Hi, my name's Andrew. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to review a fundraising investor database for a client in the cloud computing sector. If you watch my previous videos, you know that you can click my Fiverr link below to get information on investor databases for venture capital, private equity, angel groups, family investment offices, and more. I also help clients with pitch decks. If you're getting ready to send your pitch deck out to investors, I have a service on Fiverr where I will review it for you. About 80% of the pitch decks that I receive are not suitable to be sent out to investors. Databases are now free with a pitch deck review, so this is good news if you are getting ready to send your pitch deck out. One sector is free per client. Contact me for more details on this offer. Please take a second to support my channel by giving a like, a share, and a subscribe. So here are the sectors that I will cover in this series of videos. I've already produced videos on these particular sectors, and if you are getting ready to send your pitch deck out to investors and you are a founder with any of these as part of your sector, I will be producing more videos discussing the databases that would be suitable for you to use out of my 400,000 investor contacts. So today we're going to talk about cloud computing investors. So if you're looking to target cloud computing sector, then that would be the first keyword. And secondly, I would use information technology, SaaS. Technology is a wider one, digital media or big data. So what did the final database include? I was able to find 5,750 contacts, which included around 2,980 emails, 3,500 LinkedIn addresses, and about 4,500 websites. And some of these included key contacts with titles and their email addresses. So what type of contacts will benefit from a cloud computing investors database? Tech startups, especially those focusing on SaaS or PaaS and infrastructure as a service. IT solution providers, established IT companies looking to pivot or integrate more deeply into cloud services. E-commerce platforms, companies requiring robust cloud infrastructure to scale their operations. Online gaming companies, developers and platforms leveraging cloud for game hosting and streaming. Healthcare providers, institutions seeking to implement cloud-based electronic health record systems or telemedicine systems. And financial institutions, firms that use cloud-based tools for operations, customer service, and data analytics. So let's take a look at the database. So now we're over on the database section, and as I scroll down you can see that we're starting off with cloud computing as the first word when we start to search for potential targets in this database. Then we used information technology, SaaS. Technology is a wider and larger group, and as we scroll down here you can see there's going to be around 4,000 contacts. So that means you're stretching out your search quite a bit further from the cloud computing as a natural target. You can also use digital media, and lastly big data. So there's a number of opportunities, and one thing that I do like to remind people who are looking to go out fundraising is do not treat it just as a fundraising exercise. Fundraising is a very hard task. It's one of the most challenging things that a founder will do, but if you actually treat it very much like a business development exercise, then you may have a much better success. For example, I always advise my clients who come to Fiverr and want help on pitch decks is to have 3 types of investor letters prepared with 3 different tones, so that you can actually spread out your contact a little bit further. Because one thing that you will find is you will eventually reach people who will respond back to you. For example, if you send it to a private equity firm, they may say, listen, we like your idea, come back to us when you've got a little more traction. And that way you can keep them in mind for future contact. When you are going out to investors, you are going to get not only a lot of no's, but you're going to get a lot of nothing. You're going to get a lot of people that just do not respond to you. So if you're keeping a tracking spreadsheet with all the contacts who got back to you, the ones that are nice enough to say, listen, you have a good idea, it's not really suitable for us, but good luck, just keep those on a separate spreadsheet, because those are potential targets for you later. And not only that, but if you are in the business, for example, of cloud computing, and you reach out to all these groups, you're going to find that you may actually find contacts that are going to want to hear more about your product, not for investment, but to integrate for their business. So if you look at it that way, treat the fundraising as a business development exercise, you'll find a lot of benefit. So now, if I go over to the review side, you can see on cloud computing, information technology, SaaS, technology, digital media, and big data. So we've got 5,700 contacts, we've got around 2,980 emails, 3,500 LinkedIn addresses, and 4,250 websites. When you go to the investor databases, for example, if you see one here that has 800 contacts but only 340 emails, you'll find that you're going to get a lot of opportunity to connect with people via LinkedIn. And in a lot of cases, a lot of these groups do not put their email address on their website, but they want to be contacted via LinkedIn. If you have a large amount of LinkedIn addresses and you're not comfortable connecting with people on a one-to-one basis, you can actually use services online that will convert the LinkedIn addresses to email addresses. So you can research that. But then again, these are not meant to be spammed. I would try to target these in groups of 50, again using 3 different styles of investor letters, depending on the target, and that way you'll get the most success. So that's how I would work out a investor database plan for clients in the cloud computing sector. Are you looking for updated investor databases? My databases include venture capital, private equity, family offices, angel investors, angel groups, and high net worth investors with over 400,000 verified global contacts. And be sure to check out my full database of family investment offices, the perfect way to access ultra high net worth investors. This is the largest database of family investment offices that you're able to access. There's over 10,000 contacts. Click my Fiverr link below for more information. Thank you for watching this video.